I can say to any manager that safety management system pays by itself. If you invest money in safety and if you expend money in the necessary and required training, you will be more successful. You will get your goals and you will spend less money in incidents and repairs and of course in accidents. So it's not a matter, especially in these difficult times of cost cutting and crisis, economic crisis, you need a better tool for making decisions, and this is SMS. We have airlines that are not already implemented SMS, and we've been working for years without SMS, and we reach an acceptable level of safety. But we know that today the system, civil aviation system, is getting more complex. We are increasing activity all over the world, and it's foreseeable that very soon we can be starting growing again in all the markets, and that is represent the need for SMS. We cannot continue managing blind respect to operational risk. We need to put all risks in the company in the same table, and all managers look at this at the risk, financial risk, business risk, and operational risk together. Risk management concepts are really for managers, because risk management is about managing the organization. At some levels of the organization, what really employees and staff needs is understand that there is a safety policy, and they have a knowledge of this policy, and then you provide them the adequate processes, adequate procedures, adequate tools, necessary and adequate time, adequate training, and when they have all these working conditions in place, they understand that safety is something that has to be created around that. All staff understand the same language or the same concepts, but they understand the effects. They understand that the working conditions you are preparing, proposing, or putting in place for them are the most adequate for safety. So they will understand the message. They don't need to enter. It's the same as other business, strategy business. You don't have people, loaders or flight dispatchers or pilots discussing about strategy, markets, but they understand that they are in a competitive business and that they have a customer, and so this is what is enough for them. Well, my vision for the future is that SMS will pass through the same process as we had in the past with quality. The best book on quality management that I've read is Doing It Right the Second Time. So we probably will have to sit again and review our present SMS and say, okay, we haven't understood really what SMS is, because SMS is a big change in all business processes, and the organization has to be prepared to react to any demand, any change needed. And change is the big issue in SMS, and normally organizations don't like change. They got really not easy with change, and we need to introduce the change factor. And so reacting quickly, having the capacity, the flexibility, we call it resilience. To be resilient means to be able to cope with change.